Neil shuffled to the interview like a man trying not to trip over his own nerves, and possibly his shoelaces. The interviewer was a man named Glenn, who wore a tie so tight it seemed like it was holding his head on. He looked at my resume for roughly 4 seconds and asked, "Tell me about a time you failed." I told him I once tried to microwave a hard-boiled egg. He did not laugh. I made a note. Glenn is either humorless or has never owned a microwave. Then he asked, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" I said, "Ideally, not here." He wrote something down, possibly security. He asked if I had any questions. I asked what happened to the person who had the job before me. He said, "Let's just say they're no longer with us." I wasn't sure if he meant they were fired or dead. Either way, I nodded solemnly. Understood. The interview ended when the fire alarm went off. Glenn told me not to worry. It was probably just Nancy making toast again. Nancy apparently cannot toast bread without triggering an evacuation. I walked out with a free pen and mild smoke inhalation. They called me the next day to offer the job. I accepted. Not sure why I decided to take on a position at a company where Nancy can't handle the appliances and toast is considered a high-risk activity. That company? A bank. Because nothing says interesting like a suit, a cubicle, and endless coffee breaks. But little did I know, my new job was about to get a lot more complicated.